Hi friends, today we're continuing on our nonfiction text structure journey this week. Remember yesterday we talked about descriptive nonfiction text structures and we said that describes something to you so you can kind of see it in your mind's eye. It gives you lots and lots of information, right? Today I want to move on and we're going to talk about sequence text structures, okay? Now, as you can probably guess, a sequence just means something in order. So is this telling me the order of something, all right? Keywords that you might see might be before, after, finally. You also might recognize those words as time order words that we've worked on in our writing this year too. So you are going to start seeing those in the sequence text structure. So this is kind of a fun one because you all have done lots of sequence books and just didn't know it. For instance, I want to show you this Time for Kids book, and it says Gifts from the Garden. And the very first section in this book is called From Seed to Fruit. And look what it says. These steps show how a pumpkin grows. How about that? So it gives us a step-by-step example of how a pumpkin grows. That would be a great example of a sequence nonfiction text. Another one that you might really enjoy is if you like to cook or bake, any type of recipe is also a sequence nonfiction text structure. If you think about it, it gives you what you need to do in order. So that's also a very fun kind of sequence book that we look at. Another one that I know my kiddos enjoy, many of my students are like super artists, and so they enjoy books like this. This one is called How to Cartoons, or How to Draw Cartoons. So this book would also be an example of a sequence book because it literally tells you all how to draw things step by step, okay? All sorts of little things. So like it tells you how to draw a comic strip, and it tells you each little step that comes with that, right? So if you do any sort of how to draw, or if you are a super scientist, which I know I have you out there, and you like to read experiment books, those are also types of sequence books. So as you are reading your nonfiction text today, I want you to look at the graphic organizer that's attached to the plans, and I want you to think, is my book a sequence text? Is the structure that my book was written in, is it an order sequence? Now I want to give you a little clue too. Sometimes in nonfiction books, you might have like a sequence type of structure inside a different type of structure. I know that we've done this a lot when we were writing our nonfiction pieces. So I want you to think about that too. There might be a sequence piece or section inside a different kind of text structure. So that gets really fun. As you're reading your nonfiction text today, I want you to be conscious and really look and see if you have any sequence text structure. Have fun!